Are you guys ready for some carnage? Because we got something special for you. Let's get to it. Welcome back to another episode of G&T. We are here live at Repercussion Studios, and we got a really, really cool episode for you guys. You guys ready to get into it?
Hell yeah.
All right. We are. But before we get into it, I got to introduce everybody. So, unfortunately, we didn't have Kev today, so I had to take host on this one. So, my name is George, and to my right, I got...
Frank.
You can introduce your own name.
Wow.
I'm not introducing your name. No, you guys can do that yourself.
You're the dinosaur host here? Okay.
You guys have a mouth? Use it.
And the battle begins.
All right. And next to my guy Frankie, we have
Mike Berry. What's happening?
And last but not least, our guy.
What's going on, guys? It's Jose from Baby Gorilla Comics. Hola, mi gente.
All right, guys. So like I said, we got a really, really cool episode today. This is something different. A lot of you guys know we love our brackets, especially Kev. And we decided to do something a little bit different with the brackets this time. All right? This time, we're going ahead and doing Faction Wars. All right? So, real quick, let's just go over the details of what the Faction Wars is, and then we'll go straight into it. All right?
It's going to be on the test?
It is on the test. So, Mike, did you do your homework?
This is the test.
You did not do your homework?
Nah, dude.
All right, cool. Anyway, so we looked at different factions from different IPs and all of Geekdom, and we decided to put them head-to-head against each other so we can do the ultimate battle of who is the best faction in all of nerds. All right?
Uno.
Yeah, Jose's number one. He won already. All right, so the rules are we have 10 different factions spanning from different IPs, and each faction is going to go head-to-head against each other, and we're going to debate which ones are the best. All right? In round one, we have X-Men. We're going to use X-Men 97. I feel like that's the easiest one to go with, right? So we're going to rock out with X-Men 97 versus Halo ODST. So if you guys play the Halo games, you know what I'm talking about.
It's the sleeper one.
We're just jumping into this?
Oh, no. I'm giving the
Or are you giving the whole
I'm
entire
giving all
breakdown?
the list. Breaking.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't give them all out. So at least everybody knows what's coming down the pipeline. All right. Match number 2, we have Justice League Dark versus the Covenant from also Halo. All right. Match 3, Suicide Squad versus Team Rocket from Pokemon. Kev, you're missing out on this one, bro. All right. Match 4, White Walkers for my Game of Thrones people. And the Umbrella Corporation from Resident Evil. That's going to be a nice one. I'm excited about that one. Yeah. All right. And last but not least, we have the Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings and the Fire Nation from Avatar Last Airbender. All right. So, again, we're going to duke these guys out head to head. But in round 2, we have something special. But I'm not going to jump into that right now. We'll go ahead and wait till we start breaking these down. All right. You guys ready for this?
Let's go.
Yeah,
All right, let's rock this joint. So, again, match number 1, we have X-Men versus ODST. Let's get to it. All right, Frankie, what are you thinking?
X-Men. X-Men is totally winning this.
Okay.
Like, all right, ODST, you may be super soldiers. You may have an expansive...
No, not just super soldier, the super soldier.
Yeah, but... When you
they got guns, man.
But you look at that opposed to any other intellectual property that is out there, just so we actually say what IP means, because for some reason there are people that do not understand that.
Good call.
But if you look at any other intellectual property out there, ODST is just the same as any other super soldiers that are out there. Like, they're super soldiers, and they have weapons.
But they saved the universe.
Yeah, great.
From a little alien race.
Yeah.
So do the X-Men, and the X-Men actually have powers.
Next.
So, are we talking like ODST or are we talking like the Spartan program?
ODST.
That is...
Like, because the ODST...
No, ODST and Spartan program are two totally different things.
Yeah.
ODST is the main military force.
Yeah, they're the orbital drop shoot. Okay,
Right.
Okay, yeah. All right, and if we're going
then
with...
that's even worse, then.
No, dude.
Yo. Have you?
You
No.
fucking put Rookie on that
There
team?
we go. Now we're talking.
You give him his the little fucking machine gun? Yeah. He can take out grunts. He can take out friggin' the...
Now, can he take out the X-Men, though?
X-Men.
he's
Well,
Take out the
no,
X-Men.
obviously you can't. But you get friggin' Romeo on that fucking sniper rifle.
Exactly.
You get what is the dude with the rocket launcher with the teeth on his mask? You get him on there with the fucking the scorpion tank. You're at least gonna put up a fight.
You are going to put up a fight. But then you got somebody like
I
Storm.
I mean, obviously, like Wolverine's gonna like come in. Dude, it rained in
many bullets are you gonna put
ODST.
in
Not only did
Wolverine?
it rain in ODST a lot, but they had that awesome piano
Wolverine's killing all of them by themselves.
Yeah, right?
I gotta put up a fight.
He's just gonna be like, bye.
Storm could suck the air out of the area, and they're all gonna
But they
die.
got helmets on.
They do.
Some of them have helmets.
Yeah, they have.
So they would have some type
they're
of air type of like system going on.
It's electric.
What I am saying
Shocking all.
is like the team from the ODST video game alone by itself with all those members, they were a team that was greater than the sum of their parts. I'm not saying they're going to win, but they're going to put up a fight. They took on the entire Covenant. They took out Brutes. They took out Elites.
Yeah.
They brought in the Engineer. They made contact with him. They hijacked the whole friggin' Covenant ship. Like, they're tough. They're going to scrap it up.
But we're talking about the X-Men.
The X-Men.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, you know,
I mean, he's
so
giving
like,
it a good fight though. Like that's what this is
He's
for.
trying to give a fight
He's
there.
trying.
He's trying.
But
All
you're
right, you
talking
know what?
about
Hot take. I'll say ODST has the better theme song.
If we're basically, I don't know. After X-Men
X-Men
97 though,
had a better theme song.
I'll listen to that.
the score horse speaks again.
Yeah.
Like,
So I think X-Men takes that round.
I think X-Men
That
is
was
taking
an
that
easy
round.
round.
I thought it was
Yeah.
an easy round.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
All right.
rookie. Yo, you know what happened to the rookie in like canon?
No.
The dude with the rocket launcher, he snapped and killed them all.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, that got really dark.
Dude.
Really dark, really quickly. All right.
All right.
Cool. All right. So match number 1, we have X-Men taking the win for that one. All right.
X gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it to you. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Cool. Next man.
next
Well, we know where his mind is.
Don't start, Jose. I got bloopers, dog. Anyway. All right. Cool.
Our next show in remembrance of George.
This part right here will all be in black and white. I swear. And it'll just have my name.
of the angels.
I hate you all. All right, cool. So next match, okay? Our next match is going to be Justice League Dark versus the Covenant. Lay it on, guys. Go ahead.
I'll go first.
I know you would.
Hit it up.
Justice League Dark is wiping the floor with these guys.
Now, real quick,
there's no way.
Just so
You
everyone's
got-
aware who Justice League Dark is, go ahead and name him.
You got Swamp Thing, you got Constantine, you got Zatanna.
You got Etrigan, you got Dr. Fate, you got sometimes Wonder Woman was leading it. You got Madame Xanadu, and you have Black Orchid.
Yeah. But you got Swamp Thing.
Right.
Yeah,
Swamp Thing, you got Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing can regenerate from anything. Like, they can glass the planet, and it's still technically kind of organic, so he can come back.
Yeah.
If Master Chief can take down pretty much the Covenant by himself,
Yeah. One dude took
Yeah.
out an entire alien race.
Yeah.
But at this rate, again, you have Constantine who could just sniff up Santa Claus's bone like a line of like cocaine. Like, he'll take out the Covenant with some like mumbo jumbo,
Some
stuff.
demonic ritual.
Like ritual mumbo
So-
jumbo.
Or,
And then you
or
got-
apparently just snort Santa
Or
Claus's
you know,
remains.
like they can be like, you know, glass the planet, and Zatanna's just gonna be like, no, I'm gonna say it backwards, and that's not gonna happen. Like Zatanna and fucking Constantine as a combo, they're a terrible couple, but we always want them to get together. But as like a fighting combo, they're unstoppable. They're unstoppable.
So,
Man, Halo just got wiped.
Yeah, that's so
And,
crazy.
like, I love-
Halo just totally got wiped. This matchup, how did you put these two together?
Because
man.
like, the Covenant still is like
No,
at a,
there's different levels of the Covenant, by the way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
There
like
are.
there are, but when you're starting to put them up against a team of people that have these supernatural powers, like it
They're
is
going away.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
half the time they don't even have to be up close and personal. Whereas where Master Chief was like punching little brutes
see-
and stuff like that or whatever.
on that supernatural level, like you dig into the lore of like John 117, he did have a supernatural ability. His luck was through the fucking roof. That's
Yeah,
why
true.
Cortana went with him. That's why Dr. Halsey was with him. That's why was he on Green Team in the friggin' Fall of Reach book? I forget. But he had supernatural levels of luck, and that's why he beat them. But now we have John Constantine, who can make his own
Yes.
Yeah.
luck. We have Madame Xanadu, who can pull up her freaking tarot cards and tell exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're done. I'm sorry.
I guess we also know who else is done. The Covenant.
right?
Covenant.
My bad, Frank. I didn't want to cut you off. Was that
No, I'm down.
He had no choice. It was already 2-1.
No,
So like,
I wasn't even gonna vote for a Covenant. Like, they were wiped.
all right. He was like, yeah, I already knew.
Yeah.
Their chances were gone.
They're gonna like trick like a demon into like possessing like the scorpion or the scarab tanks and just like have them march against the Covenant.
The demon go in Justice League Dark every
Yeah,
once
it's
in a while
Etrigan the
too?
Demon.
Yeah.
We have a freaking Knights of the Round Table of
Yeah.
Jason Blood. They're like, gone, the form of man, rise again, the form of Etrigan. Like, he has hellfire. He can burn anything.
Welcome to the Hair Fact Club.
Right? Exactly.
He knows more than I forget
Dude,
sometimes.
I love demons. Man. That's like Jack Kirby made so many great things for Marvel, but you start like digging into his like second and third tier characters like Etrigan, Commandy, and all that shit, and it's just it's amazing. I love it.
All right. Well, we got round 2 out the way. So Justice League Dark takes the win. All right. So this should be a little bit of a better one, hopefully. We have Suicide Squad versus Team Rocket from Pokemon. This one might be interesting. No? Frank's like, no, it's not.
What I'm picturing is like,
It is.
no lie, like
Well, you
Jesse
gotta
and-
think. Some of the Pokemon in the Pokemon world have some powers that are close, and there's 250 in one freaking Johto league, and then you have another league that has like another 200. There's a lot of variety.
If
All
you are
right, so
saying
let's
you're
go
having
one
Pokemon
per one because this
fighting
one's
for
going to
them-
be. So
Okay.
we'll start. Frank's. Who wants to go first with their decision? Will Frank or Mike?
I'll go.
Mike
And
go, yeah.
you can argue my Suicide Squad team, but I'm just gonna say Harley's kind of on it now. Whether we're talking about like the John Ostrander like run or not, she is now synonymous with Suicide Squad. So I'm picturing Harley walking up to like Jesse and James, throwing the ball out, and the fucking hyenas coming out and like just gnawing the trainers, like Bud and Lou just coming out.
She's gonna throw the hyenas like they're Pokemon.
And then like the next team is gonna come up and they're gonna be like, yo, that was messed up. Whoever like came after Jesse and James, and she's gonna throw like another Pokeball out and like surprise, that was a grenade. Bang.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yo,
yes.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yes, I can so see
like,
that. That would be fun.
And, okay, so like we're gonna also fall back on the Suicide Squad, and they all got these like bombs in the back of their neck. But they also got like comms in their ear. And who's on the other side of that? The fucking wall. Okay, the Waller, and she's gonna be telling them what to do. And you got these.
She's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair. I wasn't seeing. You know what's crazy? I wasn't actually thinking about adding Waller in there.
And like maybe Captain Boomerang, he's gonna die. Maybe we get like
You got
Bronze Tiger in there, Enchantress. Who knows? They're all gonna die. But it really is gonna come down to the unpredictability of Harley Quinn, and then we got the wall behind everybody.
It's crazy that you're
I-
thinking
I-
Harley Quinn is like the lead of that.
I surprisingly disagree with you wholeheartedly.
Go for it.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a first. Hold up.
Yeah.
Those two are usually on the same page.
So the biggest difference is you're talking about every Pokemon, even specialty Pokemon.
But are we? We're talking about
No,
Team
no,
Rocket.
But they have
So-
access to a
They
variety
have.
of Pokemon.
I'm taking it as they have the Suicide Squad versus all Pokemon. First off, I don't think the Suicide Squad would get on the same page to fight the Pokemon. All of them are individuals. They're not a team. Where with Pokemon, they can work as a team. And you have, the biggest threat I think in the Suicide Squad would be Enchantress.
Yeah.
I think she would be the hardest one to think.
Apparently Harley Quinn's this guy.
I think with like the specialty Pokemon, I'm sure there's one. I don't know all of them, but I know enough that I'm sure there's a specialty Pokemon that could take one. Like even King Shark. Like they can electrocute the shit out of King Shark.
Pikachu, yeah.
Pikachu could, like,
and
shoot the
he's
shit out of
dead.
him, yep.
So surprisingly, yeah. Unfortunately,
But see, here's the thing.
gotta
We're not
go with
talking about Pokemon.
No, but see,
We're not talking about Pokemon. We're talking about Team Rocket.
And they play dirty.
So,
and they do play dirty.
and
but
how
so does
many
Suicide
times
Squad.
has Team Rocket's own Pokemon go against them?
So are we talking
And
Team
have
Rocket?
failed.
Okay,
But
but that changes
like-
if we're talking Team Rocket with Pokemon or just Team Rocket by itself.
Well, no, it's
See,
supposed
they're
to be
gonna
Team
have
Rocket,
Pokemon.
Team Rocket with Pokemon. 'Cause
Okay,
obviously
well,
they don't.
They're
then-
Pokemon, and they haven't had all of the
But
top
see, which
tier
team?
Pokemon
But no,
and
no,
everything.
no. Which
Like,
the universe of Pokemon is not just Jesse and James as Team Rocket.
exactly.
It's Giovanni.
But it's the whole
there's a
greater-
very and if you played the games, it gets very very hard.
Yeah.
And a lot of these like Team Rocket members have some of these really really like top tier Pokemon. So like if you're really going and saying, again, Team Rocket is a organization. Suicide Squad is 6-man team.
Yeah.
So you're thinking of an
So-
organization against a 6-man team of people that do not work well together.
Yeah.
All right. So now when you put it that way,
When we put it that
So
way,
my official verdict is Pikachu.
here's what I'm saying. Suicide Squad ain't gonna sit there and like play by the rules. They're gonna sit there and Harley Quinn's gonna come up and she's gonna throw those things out. But at the same time, you have Bronze Tiger waiting in the mist, and you got Floyd Lawton up in the rafters of the stadium, and he's just gonna cap everybody with his like arm gun. They ain't playing by the rules. They're done. They're a bunch of little like 20-year-old
Dude,
kids.
he's human. He's just a good shot.
Exactly.
He's gonna get electrocuted by Pikachu. And
But
but if
he-
Pikachu
but
gets
he
in
would
range
come
though,
out first.
if Pikachu can get into range though,
A lot of these Pokemon have to get into range.
he turned Ash back into human from stone. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
a little
And
love.
Pikachu did break my heart. But I'm saying
So we win this battle with the power of love.
But could you imagine, like, on that third Pokeball she throws out, King Shark just pops out and bites the trainer in half?
Okay,
paid
so
to
we
see
got two people's votes. George?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna have to go Team Rocket on this one. Only
Team
because
Rocket?
if they have
Interesting.
like if you have somebody higher
I
up, in the team,
persuaded him with the dark side.
it's because we're Puerto Rican. We
Or
think
that too.
but we bathe in adobo. What are you talking about? But no, the only reason is because I know the expansive universe of Pokemon and the organization of Team Rocket is a very expansive organization. And they have people who are higher up in that tier that have some really legendary Pokemon. So with that being said, if somebody pulled up and said, or going up, Rayquaza. You guys know Rayquaza, right? It's a big green, like snake-looking thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Freaking huge. Legendary Pokemon. Somebody pulls that up and they go to fight the Suicide Squad, it's kind of over.
But here's the thing. They have to get their Pokemon out.
So you're trying to say if they get
If they
held down?
if they take out Team Rocket before they actually
hold their hands
summon
back so they
any
can't
of the-
throw a Pokeball.
or just shoot them in the head.
Okay, all right. So
I mean,
Use their
here's-
Pokemon as shields.
this is my problem with it.
You got
before
infinite meat
before
shields.
your answer, let's put it this way:
Use Bulbasaur.
who's gonna
shell.
win in a fight, Digimon or Pokemon? 'Cause Digimon is just Pokemon with guns. So now we're talking what the Suicide Squad is bringing in.
yeah.
Like, if you just shoot that little monster in its head, it's coming back.
But we're gonna have to use that for the next faction
how-
wars. Digimon versus
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Because they're like,
There's
what
a
if
lot
we had
more
Pikachu
Pokemon
with a Glock?
than there are Suicide Squad.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they have
we're
to
going-
be summoned. That's the thing.
They will.
It is not just, and Team Rocket has to summon those
All right,
creatures
so
out.
it's
You
not-
still
we
have
got a
to-
two-way
I think
tie.
we got a tie here.
We got a tie
I'm still
here.
undecided on this because, like, thinking about it with all the Pokemon, yes.
I say we ask ChatGPT for the tiebreaker.
That might be a good one. You want to do it?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna use ChatGPT to figure out if the Suicide Squad
Somebody pull out chat.
goes and wins against Team Rocket. Who got it?
All right, Mike's pulling her up.
Anyway,
Bum, bum, bum.
this is fun. This is a
man.
good one. This is a good one.
I don't know.
This got a lot more heated than I thought it was going to be. Because
This turned into an interesting fight.
Like, I honestly, when I first looked at it and George sent the brackets over, I'm like, yeah, come on, man. Fucking Pokemon. Like, seriously, they ain't beat nobody.
I threw that
And
in there
then
for Kev, who's not.
I started researching this.
All right.
'Cause
So
I'm a research type
No,
of
that's
guy.
what-
real quick here. Team Rocket consists of Jesse, James, Meowth, sometimes Wobbuffet, Wobbeat. I don't know.
But you got to put and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, so they
okay.
did. They just look
They
like
Suicide
just did the
Squad,
straight.
Yeah.
they
Harley
did the
Quinn,
whole
Deadshot, King Shark,
organization.
Peacemaker. Match outcome. If in straight combat, Suicide Squad absolutely wipes the floor with Team Rocket. Deadshot takes them out before they even finish the match. King Shark would chew through Arbok and Weezing. Jesse and James and Meowth wouldn't stand a chance against firearms and metahumans. If it's a cartoon logic crossover, Team Rocket might somehow outlast with slapstick survival skills. They would never truly die, no matter how hard the explosions. Plus, Wobba Fett's counter could hilariously bounce back attacks and classic verdict. Realistic crossover, Suicide Squad wins easily. Cartoon crossover, Team Rocket might win.
So I guess that's still showing that Suicide Squad is winner.
But you said you can't put Team Rocket with Pokemon.
But here's
they
the
have
problem.
Pokemon in
It's
there.
not,
Yeah, they're in
it's
there.
not considering the
They're not-
greater organization
Yeah,
of
they're just doing the
Team
main
Rocket.
Jesse and
Alright.
James. So
Yeah.
with that being said, it looks like Suicide Squad is the winner of that one.
I'm taking the L.
It's all right, Jose. I'm with you.
taking the L.
We were going all deep into
Listen,
it.
I didn't
Chat's
really even
like,
pick mine. I just couldn't really. I don't know.
Kev, you probably would have voted Team Rocket.
yo, that would have been
probably would've.
that would have been
That
the
would've been the
breaker right there.
tiebreaker.
We didn't
Yeah.
need ChatGPT. Would have had Kev.
Yeah, well.
He would definitely win Pokemon on that one.
Yeah.
Totally
Who's
would've.
next?
All right. So next, guys, we have White Walkers from Game of Thrones and the Umbrella Corporation from Resident Evil. Now, if you really think about it, White Walkers are kind of like zombies.
Right? They are.
They are. They're just
And-
cold.
Like, hand to God right now, I never watched Game of Thrones, but I know enough to know that the White Walkers are serious business.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, so here's the thing.
go ahead.
If we are looking at the Umbrella Corporation and are we defining them as dead?
Well, no, the
Because that
Umbrella.
is the big difference here. You know, if we are defining them as actually dead things, as zombies,
The Umbrella Corporation
Then
is a lot more
White
than
Walkers
zombies, though.
automatically
you got,
win.
You got all the BOWs.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's a
factions
lot
in
of-
the.
yeah.
the-
there is.
Yeah.
But
But the White
a lot
Walkers
of
In
it,
fact,
turn them
like
into
that's my
zombies.
biggest problem
Right.
with Umbrella and why I
But
think
that's
they're going
the-
to
that's
lose
where
this
I'm
fight
going here.
is they put too much faith in zombies,
Mm-hmm.
and ultimately, what destroyed Umbrella was their hubris of zombies
Mm-hmm.
and doing all these things. So even I don't know anything about it, and Resident Evil is top 3 all-time favorite video game franchises for me. The White Walkers are pulling this off.
Yeah.
Because
I
Umbrella
agree.
crumbles under
just the
everything.
king is going to turn all of the zombies from Umbrella onto his side.
Yeah. Like once you
Because
die,
he can
he'll be
raise
able
the
to
dead.
raise
He
the
can
dead.
take you.
So whether you were a human or a zombie, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He'll
But
be able to bring you
start-
back, and
start
now you're a
pulling
White
in, like,
Walker.
The Tyrant 001, 003 with that stuff, and Mr. X and Nemesis, they're not dead. They are modified humans. Even
Yeah.
I mean, all Umbrella needs to win is a match, a lighter, and they'd be all right.
No.
No, there's
It's a joke.
you were about to get him started.
No, you need Umbrella needs to freaking come up with
They just need a lighter, man, a torch.
glass.
Flick it a wrist.
But yeah, I think even outside like the king being able to take everyone over, I think Umbrella's ultimate downfall is themselves, as
Yeah.
it's always been.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we agree. White Walkers.
Yeah.
White Walkers.
White Walkers.
All I want to do
that was a
is
quick-
like
That was a good one. It wasn't. It was not as bad as.
I just want to see like Wesker go in there do his like ninja moves, but also I want to hear like one of those White Walkers be like itchy, tasty. Like I want that.
Oh shoot.
I mean that battle would actually be quite interesting because
Well-
White Walkers wouldn't convert all the zombies right away.
No, because you know it'd be really
They would
dope.
take out a whole bunch of people and then go.
The White Walker King versus Wesker would be crazy to watch.
Yep.
That'd be so crazy to watch.
And also like theoretically, like Umbrella has the unkillable, the friggin' Hunk. Mm-hmm. Dude.
the dogs.
Yeah, no, Hunk in general is a friggin' kill machine.
Nemesis?
Yep.
But he's also
Now we're going back
undead.
to-
I think we already made a decision, guys. Can we
No,
move on?
We
gotta keep
trying to make
Moving
the
on.
survivor.
We keep the fight
Hunk
alive.
as the first survival from Resident Evil 2. Like, he is a killing machine. You give him his MP5 and a case to carry, and he's ripping through everybody.
True.
Yeah,
All right.
they're just standing back up again though.
So again, White Walkers, right? We're gonna
White
keep it-
Walkers.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
All right, White Walkers are going to win for that one. All right, last match of the round one. All right, now this one is going to be something me and Frank are really interested in. The Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings, and if you don't know the Uruk-hai, they're the elves men hybrid that was built or that was created from Saruman. All right, versus the Fire Nation from Avatar: The Last Airbender, or just Avatar series.
Is Ozai leading him?
Ooh, that's a good question.
it's the
That's a
Fire
great
Nation,
question.
so
If we're talking about the
gotta-
height of the Fire Nation, then yes, Ozai would be running.
All right, what day is it?
It's not the Fire Nation day. What is it, the Blood Moon day or something like that?
Comment at, bro?
It's not Blood Moon. Sozin's Comet.
So is
Where?
his comment.
Do we throw in Sozin's Comet in there, guys? What do you think? You know what?
Throw it in there.
Just for shits and gigs, let's do it, right? Let's throw it in.
What do you think?
I probably knew the least about this, so I had to talk to friends that actually knew what the hell they were talking about. Because I know Lord of the Rings, but then after we debated and we talked, I got schooled on what they were. I'd say the Fire
Nation.
Fire Nation wins. Yeah. Because I had to get schooled on that one. I wasn't familiar.
Now, yeah, because the Urkai, you got to think too. They don't like sunlight. They can't. Oh no, the Urkai could be
Or
in
it can
sunlight.
get-
They
get
could be in
sunlight,
sunlight.
yes.
Okay, so scratch that. I don't know. Apparently,
Yeah, they can go in sunlight, so that's not going to be a problem.
that's not gonna be a problem. But you got to think, Fire Nation will blast fire in their faces. They
Yeah.
can't really do anything.
Like
at that
I know
point.
Lord of
They're
the
kinda
Rings, but
screwed.
I don't know
Yeah.
Fire
Dude,
Nation.
And then you throw in
You're
from
talking
the
about
bottom of my heart,
unpowered
man.
super
Take time,
soldiers
watch
versus.
yeah.
I cannot
Oh,
recommend
Avatar
that.
is fantastic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Absolutely watch
I've
it.
never watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch the cartoon, skip Korra, and
The here, the best part of all the Avatar anything.
was Zahir. I agree. I just don't like how they killed the lineage of the Avatars right after.
it
that.
had to happen. And who did that? Zahir.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, don't
sorry.
skip Korra.
Skip Korra, give it some time, then go back.
Then
to
go
it.
back to the live action.
Watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. Remember, that's made for like 11-year-olds who might be able to figure it out a little bit more. And remember, Korra was made for like 20-year-olds who really know what's going on behind the
It
scenes.
was still made for 11-year-olds. It was all
dude,
the
no,
same
there was
network.
no 11-year-olds figuring out the Korra Azami thing.
Yeah, they're that thing. Yeah,
Dude, canon
so
in the
blatant.
Dark Horse books.
Yeah.
like,
They-
together.
they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
So anyway, back to like Lord of the Rings versus Avatar.
Yeah,
All right,
so-
so if we're pulling up with like the comet and everything, I gotta go with like the
Yeah, I
facts
think
of
it's over.
the fact is the entire Earth armies versus the Fire Nation, which is exactly what it came down to. You had like one airbender, but you still had the entire North and Southern Water Tribe, and you had the entire Earth Nation
And that was massive.
fighting against only the firebenders. And they were at a gridlock. It came down to Aang, who is in control of everything,
Right.
versus Sozin, who
Yes.
is at the top of his power. And he was only defeated because Aang was able to show mercy. If they duked it out, he would have killed Aang. I really think so.
I disagree on that.
That might be
But
for
we're
another
not actually
episode.
arguing this.
But what I'm saying is he was still
So it's 3-1?
defeated. He was still defeated by a kid
He was.
who had
was,
only been
yeah.
trained for a year.
Yeah.
So you get these, what are they called?
The Urukai.
They were
How long? They're trained from forever, right?
No, they
No,
were actually
they're not.
conceived in the Two Towers, which is the second
Yeah.
book
Okay.
of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. By
They're only
Saruman.
alive for a short amount of time.
Short amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many-
They're basically the Lord of the Rings clones.
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
a weird hybrid baby of like
Yeah.
orcs and
Elves.
elves.
I think
they're
the Fire
super
Nation at
soldiers
the
of
height of its
evil.
power during the, was it the 100-Year War?
100-Year War. Yeah.
I think
Wipes them.
they might pull it off.
They
wipe 'em.
They wipe them.
They
off.
wipe 'em.
They wipe them off the face of the earth on that one. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. So I'm going with Fire Nation on that one too.
Fire Nation all
So,
the way.
Long live the Fire Nation.
All right, so
We have got through the first 5 brackets.
Fire.
And only
Nation.
yelled 6 times.
That third round was a
That
shock to me.
Pokemon
That
one.
Pokemon was a shock.
That was a little bit of a
Pokemon was a
What I'm
shocker.
creeped out about is like, is my chat GPT just like so in touch with like what I know and what I feel, or am I like, that was weird.
I think that was. I think your Chat GPT's wrong. Let me check my
I don't know.
Chat
Chat was a
GPT.
little bit
Okay,
more like
so-
realistic.
Then round 2 rules.
All right, it's cool. So, like I said, we're gonna go. Well, before we do that, let's recap the 5 that actually made it. Round 1, X-Men. Round 2, Justice League Dark. Round 3, Suicide Squad. Round 4, White Walkers, and round 5, Fire Nation. All right.
Round 3 is under.
Yeah, it's a lot of speculation there.
Well, there's an interesting rule here that's going to play in.
All right. So like Frank said, we got a special rule. So we're pulling the resurrection card, all right? So if there's any of the 5 that didn't make it in the first round that we would like to see in round 2, now's the time to bring them back from the dead. Okay? So, Jose, I'm going to start with you. Who from the first 5 losses would you like to bring
I
back?
gotta go with Pokemon.
Well, is it Pokemon or is it Team Rocket? And now going forward,
minute.
it's
Team Rocket.
Okay.
So it's Team Rocket.
It's
yeah.
Team Rocket. But are we going off of what chat said and just using Jesse and James and their Pokemon?
Yeah, then that changes it.
That changes it, doesn't it?
So
Because I feel like it's just now we're going into round 2. We're going to need to be a little bit more nitpicky and a little bit more direct, right? So I feel like if we get that detail right, then that would make more sense.
I feel like even
come back to me.
I
Come
feel
back
like,
to me.
I feel like even with not being Jesse and Jay, even if it was a stadium full of like Team Rocket people, Suicide Squad wouldn't play by the rules. But I would like to see, just because I love it so much, the Umbrella Corporation.
I'm thinking the same, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Like, I want to see Wesker up there.
What about the Covenant?
Nah, I'm not.
See, I was gonna say see Team Rocket come back because I think Team Rocket's the strongest of the ones that have gotten eliminated.
I think that was the strongest.
I
one,
think that's the
honestly.
strongest of the ones that have gotten eliminated.
I will agree. That was like the
Which
That
would
was
be
the
interesting
heated.
to see them come up against another team.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
argue it
stick
out.
with my Team Rocket and,
You wanna go Team Rocket?
and Pokemon.
Yeah, we're
So
just going to
then
categorize.
we're at a 2-2 here for where we go, an Umbrella Academy or
Umbrella Academy.
not Umbrella Academy. Umbrella Corp.
That's another.
We're not allowed to talk about that anymore.
Pokemon?
No,
All right, so we're going to go.
Pokemon.
They ruined
Team
that
Rocket.
show.
All right, Revival is now
Last
going to
season
be.
they screwed it up.
Team Rocket. All right, cool. Now, just to keep this fun, I wound up taking all of those 6 names, and now we're going to do a random, what do you call it? Random fight. So nobody knows who the fights are. All right. Let's see here. Make new round 2 fights.
Round 2. Finish him.
This has been quite
Dude,
interesting
speaking
so
of
far.
like round 2, like, you know what's really sad? Mortal Kombat 2 got pushed back. I'm really upset about that.
So am I. I was really excited for that.
Street Fighter's still coming out though.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Roman Reigns in it.
Yeah.
Did you see the video
Cody
of Balrog, like
Rhodes.
jumping rope and Chung Li?
No CM
They
Punk.
showed
though.
50 Cent
Yeah,
was in
see?
training for it or something.
50
like that.
Cent's
Yeah.
Barack.
Yeah.
He's
That's gonna be
Barack,
nice. That's gonna
right?
be dope.
And,
Barack,
The
yeah.
boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like him with the hair.
He
too.
does.
They
I was
show him
kinda
jumping
shocked. I was
rope.
like, what?
He's got
Is
the
CM
hair.
Punk playing? He's Akuma because they just showed.
No, CM Punk's not in it.
Oh, it was some wrestler, and his eyes were red, and he's like, "That's Akuma."
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
and
there you
then
go.
Oh, that's
I stopped at attitude, bro.
Cody Rhodes is gonna be Guile.
Guile, what, did you see the shadow of his hair?
Yeah.
Dude,
All right.
if that movie doesn't have Guile's theme in it, I'm riding, man.
Should we
I want Blanca.
Should we put
I want. They
Street Fighter
better.
for the next
They
Fashion
better
Wars?
make Blanca
Maybe.
look good.
All right, guys. So, you guys ready for round 2?
Let's go.
Round 2.
All right, cool. So, the first round of round 2, the first match of round 2, sorry. We have X-Men versus White Walkers.
Ooh. I still think. To me, I gotta go X-Men.
So, are we talking like
It's too
8
many.
versus 1,000?
So, let's break it down a little bit here, right? So, you got mutant abilities and teamwork versus a supernatural ice lord who raises the dead.
How are the I want to go X-Men 2, but my problem here is how are the X-Men actually killing
does
off?
Professor Xavier, is he part of this X-Men crew?
Oh, absolutely.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and
We're
yeah, you
saying
got
the
Jean
97
Grey.
team.
And you
Jean
got
Grey.
Jean Grey. Yeah.
I'm sure they can figure something
I'm
out there.
thinking they're wiping the floor with
Because
them.
the only
and
thing
they
that
have
kills them
fire.
is
But here's the-
Dragon Glass.
Right.
And don't forget, Iceman. Bobby's part of the X-Men.
So, he's ice on ice?
Ice, baby.
I'm going to have to go X-Men on this
Yeah,
one.
I gotta
I
go
think they'd be
X-Men.
able to.
Want to go
there's-
X-Men? I don't know. How are they
yeah.
going to be able to figure out how to kill them and be able to kill them?
I think
Wolverine-
That's the thing.
You have Rogue.
Right?
she can just take their powers.
Yes, she just goes to the Ice King,
Takes his
absorbs
powers.
his
All right,
powers.
here you
Done.
go, dude,
Game
here you
over.
go. What you
She
do is
controls
you
the
get-
Ice Army.
You get Kurt Wangler himself. He grabs Rogue while she's clothed.
Mon ami.
And bam! Teleports right to the king. She pulls her things up. Mon ami grabs his powers. She takes over and can now control the White Walkers. Right?
I
And
love
then
that.
the game's over.
I love
Yep,
that.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Takes the powers
X-Men
out.
wins. All right.
All right.
Big booty Rogue
All right.
to
We
the
just took
rescue.
out the hardest one on the list that I thought was going to be the problem.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
dude. Even if she,
wow.
I thought that
Even
was
if, like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if like Nightcrawler takes a sacrifice play, being like the Catholic man he is, and like sacrifices himself for her to touch him, the game, the teleportation, she bamfs over there. Professor X freezes time, freezes minds. Everyone stops. She touches him, takes the powers. Now we got an even bigger X-Men.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Disney.
All right.
X-Men is the win for that one. All right, cool.
Okay.
Match number 2, we have Justice League Dark versus the revived Team Rocket.
Justice League Dark.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Someone's gonna throw out like a Bulbasaur, and someone's gonna throw out like the other plant-based things.
Yeah, and Swamp Thing's just gonna take control over it.
Like, Swamp Thing's gonna be like, oh yeah, the green. Like, come on.
That was a waste of bringing back
And
Team
then-
Rocket.
I know, right?
What are the
You didn't even give him a chance, George.
No, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Hey, listen, I did this randomly on purpose. I told chat, put them together. That's what happened. I'm sorry. Blame chat.
What are the like the ghost Pokemon thing? What is that?
What do you mean?
Isn't there, so? There's like electric. There's plant. It's been
There's
30 years.
Yeah, so you have electric type, plant type, fire type, water type, ghost type.
Yeah,
And
ghost
when our
type.
rings combine,
And then you got like, and like
And you
all
still don't
Constantine's
get
got to
it.
do is again like he'll summon like the original Charizard monster and the whatever his final form was, bring them up from not hell, but he will.
So the Pokemon battle of the century would be Pokemon that are alive to Pokemon that are dead.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna like summon like the demon Pokemon.
Yo, I'd be down to see that. Can we get that?
Constantine.
Can we get that?
Yo.
Pokemon zombies.
Right?
So would you call them like Zokimon?
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Zokimon.
And on top of that, like
Don't put me on that.
on top of that, like
Yeah, somebody might take that shit and make it a movie.
Yeah.
Copyright it.
Yeah, we did that
We
here first.
thought of that here first.
Etrigan has
Pay
the
us.
Hellfire. His fire blast will melt anything. I'm sure he could take
Bulbasaur,
out.
we turned to toast.
Next battle.
All right, cool. So second round winners are Justice League Dark. All right, cool. Last round, guys. This one here will have might be fun with this one. Suicide Squad versus the Fire Nation.
Fire Nation.
Fire Nation.
Fire
Nation.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad's getting wiped.
Yeah.
That was too easy, guys.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make this fun.
Well, it's 7 versus an army.
Yeah.
Well, and it goes back
Army
to
of people with powers.
right, and they're on organized. Like unorganized
yeah.
Justice or Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
and then the organization of the Fire Nation to
Yes.
take over an entire
There's
world.
no way.
Yeah.
You're talking about 7 individuals that only give a shit about themselves.
Yeah,
Right.
they're gonna be like,
And
"My
not
hands,
the
no,
team agenda. They just don't want to get blown up by Amanda Waller.
I was gonna say Amanda
and her
Waller's gonna be
brain.
popping some heads
you
because
know?
they're turning the other way.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Dude, Azula comes in. Could you imagine Azula meets Harley Quinn?
Bro.
How is that not a thing? What? That needs to be
that would
somebody.
actually- that'd be
Somebody
really
get
fun
working on
fight to
Azula
watch.
meets Harley
You're
Quinn.
really close to the mic.
I'm getting really excited here.
It's that other angle. I had to do it, guys. I'm sorry. All right, cool. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more
Round
interesting.
3.
Round 3 is a Royal Rumble kind of thing. All right, we got all 3 of them are going against each other now to become our first Faction Wars champion. All right, so with that being said, we have the X-Men, Justice League Dark, the Fire Nation. Go. This is going to be
Okay,
hard. Now,
so-
here's a way that I would think of it, right? We have the 3. Who is the least to go further?
Fire
Fire
Nation.
Nation's gone first.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Same
That
time
was
we
yo-
said
and
it.
What's
Okay.
going to happen
Fire
is
Nation
Amanda Waller's going to work out something with Professor X, and she's going to lie to him, and she's the best liar in DC Comics.
Yeah, Amanda Waller, the
DC,
Suicide
bro.
Squad's not in it.
Suicide
Who
Squad's
do,
out.
who do we say? Oh,
Dark.
Justice League Dark. My bad.
Justice League Dark.
I'm like,
bad.
wait, did she come back
My
from the dead
bad.
too?
So it goes
Justice
even
League
better.
Dark,
So we're going to
X-Men,
get the
Fire
X-Men,
Nation.
the X-Men, and the Justice League Dark are going to team up, and they're going to take out
The Fire Nation.
Fire Nation.
Okay, I can see that.
I could see that team up happening, but I could also see
But there's no
Charles
team
just
up.
literally freezing all of the Fire Nation and then it's going to be the battle between.
So we agree that Fire Nation's done. They're
Yeah,
out
it
for-
looks like
Fire
X-Men
Nation's
and the Dark
This
Justice
shit's
League.
gonna get real right now.
We got the Ultimate Marvel versus DC. Let's go.
Okay.
John Constantine has taken on Darkseid successfully. Just wrap your head around that.
By himself.
So all
Pretty
right,
much.
I know for
Could
me
he take out the
personally,
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Constantine take the Phoenix?
I
Take
think
out the Phoenix.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think so? All right.
Dude, do you know Constantine has tricked the devil into, like, he sold his soul to the devil, tricked the devil into, like, selling it back to him.
Yeah,
He
I'm
is
going with
a
Justice
master
League Dark.
manipulator.
Yeah, but it's fighting the Phoenix.
But
That's the thing.
And he's
You're-
going to have some incantation and some doohickey where he's going to go like this, and she's going to be incapacitated. Right?
I mean,
Oh wait, pause.
you got
Hold up.
like
You can still be traditional in the sense that, like, oh, okay, I'm going to pick up this, I'm going to pick up that. You know, I don't expect you to pick up anything.
tell her give me some steroids.
Right?
I need some Deca Durablin.
We all good?
Yeah, we're good.
Back on?
We are back.
Ladies and
Do you
gentlemen,
want
children
to
of
start
all
the
ages.
third
Are we
round
recording?
over again, or
Yeah, I think we got
No,
it.
Yeah,
let's-
I mean it was right there. So I'm just,
Yeah, we were just about to
we were
two.
just about to do.
we just
Yeah.
got the knock?
Yeah,
we
just
knocked
be
out
like,
Fire
all right,
Nation.
Well, that's
So-
what I'm saying. Like, all right, how about we go like, sorry about that, technical difficulties. We just left off with.
No, you don't have to.
do that. We
Just
just
edit.
start-
Be like,
start-
all right, so now I'll pick it up and y'all just follow. Like we'll just pick it up. Justice League versus X-Men.
Yeah, now the final.
Because we literally
Well,
knocked
we
off
took
Fire
Fire
Nation
Nation
out.
out.
We took
All right,
Fire
and we're
Nation
gonna-
out
we're
right
gonna
away.
leave that
All
from
right.
the
We'll
later.
leave
Yeah.
that from the last thing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're recording now, so I'm just going to.
Go for
Go
it.
with it. Run with it.
All right, so the final battle, we all agreed. Fire Nation is out.
Fire Nation's
done.
done. They're
Fire Nation's
They're
done.
done.
kaput.
Which leads us to the X-Men and Justice League Dark.
Right.
And go.
Why point at me, bro? This is you guys.
So, like,
You created this shit. You're responsible for anything that
the
happens.
mastermind behind all the craziness today was Jorge.
I don't know.
I think
I'm a little stumped on this one.
Zatanna, all she has to do is whisper, twist or tie adamantium backwards. And Wolverine's claws, she's magic. Adamantium bends to magic. She can have his claws tied together. Or she can say, remove backwards and remove his entire skeleton again. Wolverine can be compromised.
Ooh, ew.
Oh, he can
Completely.
absolutely be
Yeah, like
compromised.
Zatanna.
Yeah.
I don't think Wolverine
I
is a
think
huge
the
factor in
biggest
this
threat
fight.
in this whole thing, the biggest threat would be the Phoenix.
Or Rogue.
Are we talking Jean Grey as the Phoenix or Jean Grey as Jean Grey?
I say we go with Jean Grey with Phoenix in the past. Like, she can call on it if she has
Okay.
to.
I mean, if we're
I'm
going
not-
97, she was
was
fully
able to-
So
she would've
she
snapped,
has
yeah.
the Phoenix.
Yeah.
What is
Her
hotter?
and Rogue, I think, are the toughest ones.
I think
think-
Rogue
I
is
think
going to be a.
Xavier is a big question in there too, because Xavier can
No, I think Madame Xanadu
Xavier-
puts her in a magic
Xavier
trance.
can control all of their minds.
But if you can't get into his mind, though.
But you have to get
Cerebro.
to.
But
He
so
can
is
only
Cerebro
do
susceptible to
one
magic?
mind at a time, though.
Ooh,
Yeah.
is it?
True.
Exactly.
True.
He can only do one mind at a time. So I'm gonna go dark. And this is the one thing I do. If the Swamp Thing determines that he's gonna have you wrapped up in vines and everything and stop you from breathing, you're all dead. Jean Grey, the Phoenix, can't survive without air. Rogue can't survive without air. She's powerful enough to rip through it, but at some point she has to get
Phoenix
exhausted.
can just burn it all out.
And also, Storm can fly away from
Yeah,
him.
that's true.
And Cyclops can just burn the vines.
Yeah. Enough
That's
of
true,
them have
that's
powers that negate the
There's-
vines.
yeah,
Swamp
the
Thing I
vines-
don't think is a huge
He's not
Yeah.
a factor for me.
factor.
But you got Zatanna, who's on
That's
like
the person-
Wanda Maximoff level power.
Yeah.
If she
Honestly, I
says
think
stop
Constantine would be
backwards-
the hardest one.
He is.
Constantine's gonna be hard,
he
too.
would
held
be the
his
hardest
own
one to
against
beat.
Darkseid.
Wolverine
and won.
ain't shit. Wolverine,
Wolverine's not a
he's
factor.
easily
Wolverine,
done.
Colossus,
Yeah.
It comes-
Iceman,
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
It comes-
Nightcrawler's going to be annoying
Yeah,
because he's going to be bouncing all
he's
around.
gonna be trying to preach to you while he's trying to defeat you.
Yeah.
Um,
He'll go up to Constantine and be like, Constantine, you need to work with us.
And Constantine be like, bro,
he's gonna manipulate that dude to the point where he's like,
But that would be
Constantine's not evil.
that would be the ultimate battle though, because Constantine's pretty much the devil.
I can imagine Constantine.
And
Nightcrawler is
what
all
a conversation!
praying
a
and
holy
God.
looking demon.
Yeah.
Constantine talking to Professor X.
That'd be fun.
That'd be amazing. But my question is, what is hotter, the Phoenix Force fire or Etrigan's enchanted Hellfire? I'm gonna say Hellfire. It's enchanted. It's magical. It could melt animanium.
Damn,
Yeah, but that's only
That
Wolverine.
shit can
That's
burn.
like we've already.
That's what I'm saying.
discounted Wolverine.
What I'm
Wolverine's
saying is,
not
what
in
I'm
this fight.
saying is,
we can
what I'm
only
saying
talk
is-
once at a time.
Exactly.
So
what I'm saying is,
let me
the Hellfire is hotter than the Phoenix.
Okay. Just to set this shit right. Who are the members of the X-Men that we're talking about? And let's name them out. And who are the members of Justice League Dark?
I thought we did that already.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
X-Men
going-
but, like,
97,
for
so we're
this
talking
battle,
about
like-
So we did 97 for X-Men.
You got Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler,
I don't
Wolverine,
think he's
Colossus,
Jubilee.
Jubilee's not.
Jubilee's not.
Gambit,
Gambit.
Rogue,
No, he just has heart.
Storm, Jean Grey, Phoenix,
Storm's
Professor X.
Omega level.
Professor X.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's
Cyclops.
Storm, like we forgot about Storm. Like,
That's
we
what I was
haven't
saying, like,
mentioned
you were saying-
Storm.
Storm is super
That's what-
powerful.
when you said Swamp Thing, I'm like, but you forget.
Yeah.
She can fly away, bro.
Yeah.
She can cause
Yeah.
thunder. She can cause fire too if she really wanted to. Lightning bolts.
lightning.
Lightning can strike and
true.
spark
Yeah.
fire.
Spark
So like
fire.
You got Satana.
she can also just blow the
And again,
entire freaking.
Constantine.
short of-
Constantine would be the biggest hurdle, I think, for DC, for the X-Men.
I think Constantine can trick Professor X. Because what's going to happen is they're going to team up together to take on the Fire Nation.
But can
and
you
Constantine,
beat the Phoenix or Storm?
but it doesn't even have to get to that. He's going to trick. He's going to trick Professor X so royally that it might not even come to a fight. But if it does, the Justice League Dark has all of these powerhouses that are not just mutations; they are magic, Omega magic level,
Right.
Which trumps a lot of mutations, I think.
Agreed. That's why I'm discounting half of the X-Men
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they only got really like 3 players that actually are going to be.
It comes into the reality of what can Jean Grey throw out that's going to
Rogue. Rogue is an
Rogue?
actual big problem here because, like we've said,
She can just take
Rogue
the
can
powers.
literally be bamfed in to take out the strongest.
Can
Person.
Zatanna say no more mutants backwards? Probably.
Oh.
But is she going
Wait
to
a
think
minute.
of
Wait,
doing
that's a
that in
whole.
fight?
That's a whole different ball
the
game
full-
there.
like, you got to
because
think like Zatanna is
Damn.
she pulled a Thanos, dog. Like,
right?
do it.
that's her thing. Like
I think that might have sold it for
Also,
me. I ain't gonna
like,
lie.
I was cheating and I was gonna ask ChatGPT.
But
I don't
to
think we
see
need
the
to.
ultimate, but like, damn, I ain't even thinking
All
about
right,
that.
But is she going to do that in the heat of battle?
Yeah, if she
Say
can.
no more mutants.
yeah,
Backwards.
Can you try to wait? I want to know what that sounds like.
in not Identity Crisis. They were wiping the mind of Dr. Light in the Watchtower. Batman walked in. Fucking Batman walked in. The scariest MFer like in the DC universe. They're morally doing something terrible. Instantly she said, "Forget," to Batman. In the heat of the moment when he's creeping up. She was that battle ready and had that much awareness to know she needed to wipe his mind right away.
Okay, wait. So here's a question though.
At first, I
Is
was
she
Justice
going
League
to know
Dark,
what they
Yeah.
are?
and then I started switching my mind to X-Men, and then Mike said
Just
that,
pulled
and
that,
I'm
but
like,
Imagine,
yeah.
that's
But
what
okay, so this kind of gets into the realm of like Batman, Iron Man. Do they have prep time? Do they not? Or is
Bro,
this
that's-
an instant fight?
That's
that
not
they're
even
thrown
prep time.
into?
She don't need to prep for it. She just
But here's
says
the
it.
thing. Does she know what they are? Does she know that they're mutants to say that backwards?
She also could just say
then-
no X-Men
yeah,
backwards.
well that's the thing. Like,
If she knows she's
No,
fighting the
not-
X-Men, what was that?
Yum X, Yum X.
yeah, exactly. Like
I'm clipping that. Sounds like an alien from Mars attack.
I'm going dark. Justice League Dark.
I'm gonna agree
I
on that
have to
one.
go with
And
Justice League
that's
Dark.
without even like factoring in is like Wonder Woman on that team because she's been a notable member of the Justice League.
Oh, Wonder Woman's in the
On
team.
top of
Game
that,
over. Game
You
over.
also have,
That's
and I didn't even
Superman.
think of that. You have the
That's
Phantom
female.
Stranger on call with the Justice League Dark. Do you know who the Phantom Stranger is?
No,
Do
like-
you know? Who the
I do
Phantom
not know the.
Would you like to tell us, Miguel?
Yeah, I do not.
He is Judas. He is the right hand of God. He made his penance and became the right hand of God.
Interesting. I mean,
Now,
He is
what
on
God are
call
we
with
talking
them.
about? No, I'm just
What God are we talking about?
So you had like the Phantom Stranger, and then you also have like the Spectre's on call. He's also like a second tier level of the Justice League.
I
Dark.
forgot the Spectre.
Actually, no. You know what?
it keeps getting better.
my mistake. I got them mixed up. The Phantom Stranger is not the right hand of God. The Spectre is.
Yeah.
My mistake.
But at least you corrected yourself
Yes.
because
I mean,
we do not like giving misinformation here at
No.
Geeks at the Nerd Table.
So you have the
didn't
right
even
hand
know.
of God. You have beyond Omega level of Zatanna, who isn't boxed into not using magic.
Well, Mike, the good thing is, I think it's 3-1, even if you just show that.
okay,
So
my bad.
it doesn't really matter.
Frank
at
was
this
putting
point.
up a fight, though, man. I was sitting there like,
Honestly, I'm not even putting up a fight. I just want to actually argue it out. And
He's like,
see
I
who
want the
would
facts.
actually win.
Yeah.
This is an interesting fight.
that wasn't a
that-
crazy fight.
That would be
Honestly,
a very good
I
fight.
don't think the X-Men could have won it. I was trying to find a way that they could. But I think the only way that the X-Men could win it is by doing the same thing that we did with the White Walkers and have Rogue bamfed into whoever is the strongest person that can take out everybody
Constantine
and take out
doesn't
that power.
have-
Can she drain magic ability?
Exactly. That's what I was going to ask. Can she
'Cause that's not a
drain
mutation.
Constantine? Because it's not
she's
a
gonna
mutation.
grab power,
Yeah.
but she's not gonna like get like Constantine's incantation.
yeah.
Like, that's knowledge. That's
So-
not
Yeah.
power.
But she can drain their
And-
power. And shutting off their power
All of
then
them now?
means that they're
But
immune.
Constantine's powers are not like Wolverine, where his powers, let me just whip out my claws and start stabbing people.
Right.
You know,
And a
like,
lot of times it's
you
like
have
totems.
to know how to use that
It
power
usually
and
has, like,
summon
totems on.
those
That trench
spells.
coat, dude, it's got pockets.
Lots of pockets.
That's true. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I think that there is one of the biggest problems when it comes to taking out the X-Men. Because we can literally throw Rogue at whoever's the strongest, take them off the board, and then keep on going down
I
the
still
line.
think the Phoenix is the strongest.
Yeah,
But
that's
she
gonna-
is.
She
But I think
is the
you throw
strongest
like
of the
Etrigan
X-Men.
against her,
Yeah.
and he's gonna cook her.
No, but what you
That's
said was,
where I was
I
saying,
think-
can she actually come up with it fast enough than having Rogue
'Cause,
fly
like,
in and
She
take
can
her out?
die.
That's the ultimate battle here going on.
I'm still sold, guys. I don't care.
Well, yeah. So I think
I think
this
we've all agreed.
I think,
think
yeah,
this-
we can.
I think we agree that X-Men lost.
faction.
Zatanna is the sleeper.
Yeah.
At that point, it really just turned into she would just win the entire faction wars. She is the sole survivor of that whole thing.
No more fashion wars.
There's no faction. It's just what, Zatanna?
Zatanna.
Yeah. So yeah, that was great. So
Yeah, that was
shout out,
brilliant.
shout
That
out
was
to
fun.
Justice League Dark for taking our
Yes.
first dub in the first
GLA
ever
Dark.
faction wars. That was great.
James Gunn, we need to see them on the
Right?
stream
Oh,
Yeah.
soon.
And throw us in there because we
Hey,
did this.
and if you take some of our ideas, just throw us a little bit, or give us
Not
some,
all of them,
give
because
us
the one
cameos,
the only
it's
one that
fine.
Mike gave us, where she was just like, "No more mutants. That we can't have that. I need a Duke. I need a fight." Okay.
I don't know. From this, I really want to see like Azula and Harley Quinn like sit down and like have a conversation. Like I want to see that.
That'd be
Who's
some
more-
Have them
creepy.
two fight
And
it
like
out.
I want to see.
Just
like,
give him a therapist session.
right. Oh my god.
Who has the best therapy session?
I got it, dude. This boils down to Azula sitting on a couch, Harley Quinn sitting on a couch, and Professor X like moderating it.
Screw all that. I want to know who y'all really would think would win with the Pokemon. Because that was a close battle.
That was a close
Pokemon
one,
and
but it
Suicide
was so
Squad.
sad that they came back in round 2 and they were destroyed. right away. We used our best our best tool to bring them back, and they were
Yeah.
just like kaput.
We gave them the Holy Grail.
Yeah,
Came
but
back.
RIP
That was
to all of our
interesting.
other factions that didn't make it. If you guys have any factions that you would like to see on our next Faction Wars episode, let us know in the comments and we'll go ahead and add them in. And if you think Justice League Dark should not have won, also let us know because I want to see that. But on that note, guys, have anything to say?
Nah, I
No,
think this
we're
was
good.
a lot of fun.
This was definitely very enjoyable, and I can't wait to see y'all comments.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Until then, guys, this is GNT signing out. See you next time.
Deuces.